Alrighty, good Saturday, everybody. Drifty and for first. Hey, Ica and Drifty and Jay and Galactic. Galactic. Impatiently waiting for anyone to go live today. Big streaking. Team let me down, by the way. Oh, sorry. Bummer. More streaking. Hope everyone's day is going well so far. I made a quiet birthday, yeah, because Kat wasn't on. Like she has been lately. Super early. Played some WoW this morning. Trying to level one of my alts. Didn't get very far. I got like 4 levels, I guess. It wasn't the worst, but... $200 stitches behind for today. So full of food, I can barely move. She could sleep. I'm not sure if she's sleeping or if she had to work today. Galactic can answer that more. I know she was talking about it in stream last night, but I only got bits and pieces of it. Sounded like she had something to do today, though. Oh, D&D today. That makes sense. We are starting off with a small color here. How did I sleep? I thought I slept okay. My sleep tracker doesn't think I slept very well. I don't know. Apparently, like, tanked though. Like, that was the fastest drop to core sleep I think I've ever seen on my tracker. It took, I was like core to deep. I was in core sleep for like 17 minutes and then I immediately into deep sleep for like an hour, which normally I don't get more than like 30 minutes of deep sleep. So yeah, I was like, and then the rest of the night, I think I had like 17 wake ups or something. It was ridiculous. The cat started waking me up at like 6:30, I think. Trico was just like pacing on me for a while. But I got out of bed at just before 7:30. Made brownies last night, but I somehow like very undercooked them, which I don't mind. But they were very undercooked. More like a brownie pudding. Basically just heat treated it enough to be safe to eat. They kind of firmed up a little bit overnight. I don't know if it was just the pan that I used, because it's kind of an odd size and I've never baked brownies in it before, so I wasn't quite sure on the timing. But like, I stabbed it with a freaking toothpick like 4 times before I took it out of the oven, and it came out clean every time. It felt super squishy, but it came out clean, so I don't know. It was just the oils in it, like, making it resistant to the toothpick. It's annoying. I've never had toothpick fail on me like that. Oh, it was delicious. Delicious brownie goop, but... I played a little bit of WoW, and then I went to bed. Passed out around 11, I think. Legs came to bed around 4. Which I was a little surprised about because he didn't get much sleep yesterday, but also not surprised at the same time. Alright, so here's hoping that I can focus a little bit better today on stitching. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's almost 7 a.m. there. Nice. Oh, we're almost back to the next flame tendril. Or not back to, but we're almost to the base of the next flame tendril. I just want to be done with this rock thing. Rock tower base section. Not really vibing with it too well. It's not like the worst confetti wise for the most part. Just ready to move on. I haven't completely woken up today, even though it's 4 p.m. Congrats on 14%. What's up? What are you doing out there? You must be fighting near a box. I think that's what I'm hearing. Nice. Alright, where is this starting here? Yeah, definitely still waking up a little bit. A little sluggish. Still caffeinating. I wanted, right? Yes. Yeah. I think I'm sitting in the wrong spot. Yeah. Come on, chair. Work with me. Please. Come on. Struggling. I am so chilly this morning. It's supposed to be pretty decent today. And the sun is out, but I am just sitting here so cold. I do have my blanket on now, so hopefully I'll warm up a little bit. Okie dokie, good luck. Still deciding if I want to watch the Malcolm in the Middle special little new eps that they've got. I've been seeing some clips on TikTok. I liked Malcolm in the Middle. I don't think I ever fully finished the show. Only 4 episodes. Probably give it a go sometime. Haven't seen much of it at all. It's good. Okay. Yeah. No, we just put a stitch in here. Stop fighting me. I did end up purchasing that mount that I was looking at last night from the auction house. It was expensive, but it's alright because my main has just spent its entire existence just collecting money and not really buying much, so. I think I think it blows legs away sometimes how much money I have on my main because he's always like strapped for gold. He fights so much, he has so much repair costs, and he does a lot of crafting and material buying and things, so like he's always hurting for money. My main character had like 280,000 gold on her yesterday, and I just dropped 60k on that mount. Hey, Emily here, welcome in. I was talking about WoW, World of Warcraft. Like pocket money. Yeah. Can't be rich in real life. At least I can have some money in video games, I guess. Welcome on in, Emily here. Are you a crafter of any sort? Cross stitch, crochet, sometimes diamond painting. Nice, nice. I'm gonna start big Pokemon full coverage. Just want to frame for it first. Understandable, very valid. You want the epic version or one of the other just gen specific ones? One gen at a time. It's probably a little more reasonable, but I'm not one to judge. Work on whatever you want to work on. Whatever makes the brain happy. I can have a finish more often. Finally reached my mother via phone a few days ago, surprisingly. Has she been avoiding you for some reason lately? Oh, yikes. Gotcha. Wonder why she would have opened that bridge back to connection just to like resume, I don't know, with the ghosting and ignoring. Seems like an odd choice. But family dynamics can be so complicated. Eternal side dementia is a big thing. Oh, he's been evaluated for it. Hey there, Dan. How's it going? I feel like dementia is so prevalent these days. Unfortunately. Not doing too bad so far. This color's gonna take a couple of strands to get through this column alone. Hanging around the house for a framed cross stitch I did in high school, looking boxes everywhere, still can't find it. Oh. Sorry. Bit anxious when I forget words I should know. Little Torchic. So. A picture of it. A little $2 bill in it. Nice. Was around sometime. I keep meaning to try to track down a cross stitch that my mom made for my grandpa that I have somewhere. I can't remember where I put it when we moved. I actually have the magazine now with the pattern for it that she used. Which is kind of fun. It's just a little fox. So nice having something like that. Yeah. I just gotta find it. I'm worried that I like put it somewhere it's not in the best condition for it. It's gotta be in a tote somewhere, honestly. It could even be in my closet. I keep coming back to one spot and then just forgetting to check it. Right, right. Okay, good luck. Have fun. Thanks for stopping in. Just stop trying to unthread my needle. Yeah, so nice. No motivation here. Unless you can come up with some kind of reward for yourself for doing it. Guess that could be your reward. Rearranging your bookshelf. Cleaning your room. I don't know. Terrible at cleaning. And finding motivation for tasks that I don't want to do. I know you have a ton. need another strand. Oh, I didn't fill the bobbin on this color last night.
You do need another drink.
So it's 8:14. We filled 782 last night. The hydrate. This is one of the main colors of the tower, though. So there's still a ton of stitches left here for it. But it's also one that I'm trying to work in the smaller colors around so that I don't dominate my pin stitches. It's pin stitch spaces with it. I think we got 2 other colors to do next before we move on to 3371. And then it looks like we're gonna run into some 310 as well after that. 310's kind of a beast in this back half here, though. I should probably do some smaller colors before we do that as well. River Raid. Playing Moonstone Island. I don't think I've heard of that one. Sounds like a cozy game, though. Welcome on in, Raiders. Hello, for those that don't know me. Hi, I'm Cass. I'm the Lord of the Rings Stitcher here on Twitch. Welcome on in. Hope everyone's having a good day so far. Hey there, Maru. How's it going? Thank you for that raid. So Lord of the Rings and crafting, I was sold. Hey there, Freya. Well, welcome. What is Moonstone Island? Is it a cozy game? I don't think I've heard of it. Sounds cozy. Yes, we are working on Return of the King. Stitch here. Doesn't look like much with just this little bit. Here's the whole section right now. Stardew Valley and Pokemon combined. Oh, sounds interesting for sure. For sure. Well, thanks for bringing everyone on over. If you need to raid around, of course, feel free to do so. But if you're hanging out, cool beans. We'll be here stitching for a while today. This is our current fabric section, what it looked like before stream. This is the top half. These are all stitches. It's not a digital rendering. Hey there, Nolivin. Thank you. Welcome, everybody. What are y'all up to? Insanely talented. Aw, thanks. Aw, shucks. Hey there, Evil Cake. And we're working in the center right now on Saruman's tower. Not Saruman, Sauron's tower. Barad-dûr. Hey there, Doomed. How's it going? Just woke up. Well, welcome to the conscious time. My day been today? Not too bad so far. A little bit tired, a little bit sluggish, but the sun's out and that's always nice. I'll take it today. Well, it's supposed to be pretty much gone again for the next 4 days. Just doesn't want to stick around yet. Nine through nine's a bit naughty today. Lurk in the shadows, need to feed myself. Yeah, sure thing. Eat some food. Go stream self-care. Thanks again for bringing everyone on over. Got a nice cozy spot at the campfire for them. I don't want to listen to this song. Or that one. Alright, yeah. Thing in our active column. Now we finish up the strand. Move on. I had a not great sleep. I was woken almost an hour before my alarm because of clearly a crime specifically against my cat that I hadn't fed him breakfast yet. Of course, of course. Jade started screaming at me as soon as I got out of bed. She was very upset that I was late for breakfast today. Got out of the bathroom after doing my morning get ready stuff, and she's like pitifully eating like the 3 pieces of food left on her plate, like in the slowest manner. She's just like picking at them, like, I'm starving, mother. Look what you've done to me. Sometimes they'll wake me up at my normal time on Saturdays, and I'll actually get out of bed and go feed them and then go back to bed. But a lot of times if I get up and then I go immediately back to bed, then they start fighting in the bedroom for no good reason. So I have to get up anyway. Jade is like 6. Kitten, Syra, 4.5. Cloud has prescription food, which means he gets wet food morning, afternoon, night. I sure get to hear it if I'm late. Not that he doesn't have kibble too, but the wet food is vastly preferable to him. Yeah, 3 out of 4 of mine would love, or 3 out of 4 of mine love wet food. Void, I have never in her life gotten her to eat wet food, ever. Like, even as a kitten, when we were weaning them, starting them on food, she zero interest in the wet food. I've tried so many different brands. She, nope, does not care. Dry food only. She would like ignore the wet food and eat Jade's like kibble when she was a kitten. It's ridiculous. So stubborn. Landlord was here yesterday, talked to her about the basics. He will evict her and offered her to move into a ground floor apartment he has open. She had a tantrum as usual. I think she's been home last night. At least, you know, he had another spot for her. It's not like he's just kicking her out to fend for herself. Even after how ridiculous she's been. I didn't even finish his dish. Like, I don't want the medication. Get it away from me. It's your punishment for being slightly late to breakfast. Apartment's a bit smaller than our room now, but if she doesn't leave me and my friend have threatened to move out, so we'll follow through. Can I get this off the bobbin right, please? What is going on? Gotcha. Well, hopefully it's a swift process. It's already been more than enough time. Accidentally got into blackwork as well. Nice. These some blackwork pieces look so cool. For sure. Doesn't interest me the most, but I do enjoy watching pieces get stitched. Hey there, Moth. I think Jody just finished a blackwork piece recently. Like a Norse piece, and that came out really nice. I don't know where the pattern's from though. Ask someone for recs on classic painting, X-stitch patterns, or for me to blackwork pattern. Assume that meant X-stitch on Blackade, no. Let's see. I know Flea made classic art patterns and made her patterns all free now. Let me get you that link if you're still curious, or if you're still looking. Always room for more patterns, right? Anyway, here. Lee's been working on a gigantic Sistine Chapel stitch. It's like 5 panels, like 1.8 million stitches or something. So cool. But yeah, she did patterning for quite some time, but decided to stop doing patterning, made all her patterns free. So there you go. Hey, Thea. Coolant is pouring out of the front of my car's engine. It's not a moth fix-it issue. Oh no. Free is amazing indeed. I haven't looked, or I haven't scooped up any of the patterns to like look at them, but she drafted the Sistine Chapel pattern, and that looks pretty good to me. So hopefully they are nice. After this row, 6 rows left. Excellent. Oh, a Venomoth. I see. Took 3 patterns from her. I hope she's doing alright. She was planning on coming back to streaming more. I thought. Like literally any time now, but haven't heard any updates from her in a while. Infinity Bear Designs. What are you looking at, Galactic? Sometimes I forget I copy things. At least it wasn't anything bad. Alrighty. Wait for the combo, but the Witchy Stitcher has an excellent Lisa Frank theme. The Ouija board black work piece I've been working on and off, mostly off the oops for the past few years. Oh, I don't think I've seen... I probably have seen it. I do like Witchy Stitcher. I didn't know she had any like black work pieces though. Moth army growth. Tow truck is here. Aww. No, black work is like backstitch. So it's like just line work basically. Like I showed off Jody's pattern here, so it's all just lines. I think it leans a bit more on the embroidery side than cross stitch for sure, because there's not any crosses, but then you know there's 10 stitches. I don't know. It's its own thing. It's under the embroidery umbrella. We're all under the embroidery umbrella. Is there stitches in there? Cross stitches in there? Feels bad. I like being able to fix things myself. Sorry. Blackwork enthusiasts say blackwork is supposed to look the same from front or back. Takes a lot of concentration. Yeah. Yeah, I've seen that. That's a bit much. Done his best. I don't know how my bag looks. I think it's difficult to path those, like, because if you're traveling, there's not a lot of coverage on the front, so like your lines could definitely show through. So I understand like the desire for clean butts on those for sure. Now, as far as it being picture perfect on both sides, I don't think I'd be that anal about it. I'm just gonna go with that it's its own subsect of embroidery. It's its own thing, own style. As someone who ends their thread if there's no stitch in that color and a diameter of 3 stitches around. Definitely not. My black work back looks like a hot mess, whereas my X stitch tends to be pretty neat. I don't care about my butts on full coverage at all. This one is a lot neater than I ever expected it to be, honestly. Did I put that in the wrong spot? Yeah, it's off by a row. Alright, I'll fix it. It'll get covered up by 310 anyway, not a big deal. I wonder if I can still find... I don't think so. I don't think I can find it anymore because that user doesn't exist anymore. That would be probably way too far back. We had a finished like plague doctor piece from one of our former community members. That's a blackwork style. That was really nice too. Only care about the back on the map if I'm traveling across open areas, which I'm doing. The compass, since I stitch lightest dark, it won't show through. Oh my goodness, taking a look back and the heckin' finish projects. Discord channel is something. There it is. There it is. The plague doctor, black work pattern. I was like, why did it just show you an egg? I couldn't even say it once regularly. No way I'm making it through 10 times. Hey, Trico. That's my girl. $50 stitches, yeah, nice. Oh, Trico left me already. What the heck? Yeah, I think it's neat. I think some of the patterns look really cool. I don't think I have the patience for it. I did find a website that has like a ton of free black work style patterns. I snagged some from when I considered it a few years ago. Gerudo Valley, the dramatic version. Time we'll do the chocolate. I didn't know that was a thing. Oh, I see. The Easter Bunny is visiting. Chat chocolate or paint some eggs. That's the first time I've seen that. Okay. Egg, chocolate. How did it come up with most players voted to eat some chocolate? That must have been across everybody, I guess. Not just specific to us. Okay. That makes sense. Gemma's almost done with her huge peacock piece. I've seen that. Yeah. Looking good. Got myself a tablet for Pattern Keeper. Nice. Trico. Welcome back. That's my Trico. So cozy on the pillow. Nana would like me to stop touching her, but she's just so fluffy. She's like, what has gotten into you today? Oops, didn't mean to. Oh, I'll just leave that as a half stitch. And get the next strand going. No, she is super fluffy. Super fluff today. I have got to wrangle Void around and get some of her hair trimmed. She's got a couple of really bad mats on her chest that she won't let me touch. It's finally starting to warm up in here a little bit. It's getting warmer outside. $44. Oh, poor Mini Coop. So green. Also bought a cheap tablet for Pattern Keeper. Nice. Yeah, I have like the 8-inch on tablet from Walmart. I don't really like it that much. I don't like the responsive level of the screen. But it is nice to have if I'm stitching on one of my other projects away from my computer. Get on travels as well. I don't travel anywhere. But it would be, yes. In general, yeah. So do more. Only thing stopping you is you. That's not where we're starting, brain. Starting here to fix this stitch. That stitch barely looks like it's actually a stitch. Next goal, 520. Nice. This tower part is looking a little better than the rest of it is so far. The rocks aren't bad. Yeah. We've had better rocks.
I want to poop the snooze, I want it.
Not me. Or one of my alts in WoW. Today I went back to the expansion that I last played before I quit to do some leveling, and I don't know if that was the right move. But I didn't want to do like the last expansion again because I've already done it. Or that'll make it like 4 characters that I'm doing that part on. It's getting a little bit redundant. Melee. You know, Moth, in the current expansion, in one of the zones, there's a whole, like, moth collection. Like 150 glowing moths to collect in this area. I think I'm at 70. To, like, level up your renown with the faction to have the next set of moths on your map. I don't know what the reward is, to be honest. But I'm enjoying collecting them. Though some of them are super tricky. I'm like, where is this thing hiding? Can't find a way into the mountain. It's not on the ground. It's not in this mushroom. What the heck? Alright, now that I put a whole extra strand in to fix one stitch, let's move along. Alright, yeah, we've got to put some small colors in before we do 310. Oh my gosh, not... Why are we doubling up so much on songs today? Come on. No. It's like my kind of area. Why did you start playing WoW? moth catching. Like to think the wisps in RuneScape are comparable. Maybe. And technically, you could play WoW as a cozy game. You could ignore all the mythics and the dungeons and the raids. If you want, you can spend time collecting, doing crafts and professions, building your house. Arbok, Gen 1. Are we back? Are we back? Oh, I think we're back. We're back. We survived. Ish. I don't know what that was about. Stream dropped. I just looked up, my bitrate was red, and I looked down at 0 kilobits. I'm like, what? Where did we go? I have no idea. I have no idea what just happened. But we're back. It's just both really long strands. Okay. 4. Twitch do be twitching. That was a big twitch. Got me feeling like I should restart my router after stream. Do I look like this doing a dungeon? No, I'm not cruel. Ow. Ow. Stop. Stabby, stabby pains in my ribs. Ow. We drop Tarkov completely or do a little here and there? No, I'm done. I'm done for now. I'll be back eventually. We never did escape. We were super close, but just not feeling it right now. Painting Fairy has few low tier themed stitch pieces. Can't get them because they're expensive. They are. They are indeed. I was considering their Rivendell rendition, not the one that I'm already stitching, but another Rivendell themed piece, because they have the one that I'm currently stitching as well. When they had given me a promo code, but even with the promo code, I was like, I don't know. And then Isla said that, like, she's never had any good luck with that detailed of pieces in a stamped kit, even with, like, Painting Fairy having really nice prints. She was kind of doubtful of the detail amount. That made me pause a little bit as well. But they are pricey. But it's a whole kit. So they make sense that it's pricey. Doesn't make it hurt any less. But it just makes sense. Alright, Thea, have a good shift. Catch you next time. Thanks for hanging out. Hey, Sandy, how you doing? Golly. Percy Jackson on Disney. My sister has it. Just as Thea leaves. Percy Jackson re-enters chat. Said I was never gonna spin yarn, that knitting and crochet was enough for me. Well, I now know someone who has an alpaca farm. Oh my goodness. She sells fiber for a really reasonable price, so I guess I'm buying a drop spindle on Tuesday. Yes, more crafts. Most excellent. Hey there, Patty. Welcome on in. This is 25 count. 1/1. Here's bobbin for scale. The bobbin takes up like 4x4, I think. Yeah. I really do forget that it like seems so small to others. It's like normal to me. I'll try something other than alpaca to start with. It can be slippery, but not as bad as silk. Thanks for that follow. Welcome aboard. I had a little like teddy bear type thing that was made with baby alpaca fur, and it was the softest heckin' thing. It's very nice. I feel like I could get into spinning yarn, dyeing yarn, but I'm staying far away from it. Seems like such a cozy thing to do. Baby alpaca is soft as you can get. Coat gets less soft as they age. Makes sense. Had a subscription box for wool. Gave her, and she said she had to cancel it because she had too much. Wasn't getting it spun. Fiber, okay, and wasn't getting it spun quickly enough. Careful though, you get hooked and then you'll be getting one of those electronic spinning machines that Zakayla and Jody and Sleeping Luna all have. It's not very big. It's a small machine, which makes it all the more appealing. It is expensive though. But hopefully you enjoy it. Don't have money for it. Yeah, I think it was like $300 or $500. I don't remember last I saw, or when they first were getting into it. So Kayla went very quickly from spindling to machine. I think Luna did too. Drop spindle's good enough for me. Bad rabbit hole, spinning yarn, processing fleece, dyeing fleece, fiber and yarn, lots of tools, proper spinning. Cheap but make a lovely yarn with drop spindle. Yeah. Also feels like a nice analog craft, honestly, doing it on drop spindle. Just like very meditative, chill. With a side of frustration while you're figuring out your tension. I saw someone on TikTok, I think that's like deep down the process. They were growing their own flax to process the flax, to make the fibers and break that down and then spin it, and like the whole process. Super interesting. Tip when starting out, only do 10 minutes or until you start having issues keeping fiber together. Couldn't rejoin yarn. So it was side muscles tired. Fine next day, just different muscles that are you're used to using. Oh, we get some little blue stitches. Some 939 of our own here. Is it necessary in the middle of all this 310? Probably not, but you know what? Let's put it in anyway. We 10 and 9 through 9 together do make a good pairing. It's very subtle. Like an eyelash is stabbing my eye, but can't believe there's still 900 stitches of 939 left in this piece. No idea where they're all gonna show up. $760 left of 939 for you. Stitches laying funny. At least last night, only 2 wake ups instead of 3, counting when I got up and stayed up. Improvement. How long are you dog sitting for? Flies in Wednesday or on lunch. She lands Thursday a week from when they left. They come home. We're staying until Sunday afternoon to celebrate birthdays. Nice. Song that isn't that song. The real question of the day is, do I want to go let myself get disappointed by Taco Bell again? No, get something else. I don't want something else. Pizza I could just make. I just have to do some dishes. Gesundheit. So sneezy. I'm just cleaning so much. Such a good girl. Oh, itchy. A good treacle. Bum, 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 bum. Have a 2. I think you're done-ish. So close to your goal. One more strand. One more strand. Or 18 stitches in a park. What electrode is that? Is electrode? I don't know what region that is. A big one. Issian? Enabler. Always. Never not enabling. From Legends, I think. Gotcha. Ooh, with egg. Such a flamey egg. Pogo, you should have seen first stage. Oh. One, two, three, four, five. This jazz version is stressing me out. Can we not? You can only. Hello, little bear. Alright, here we gotta do some finagling. So we're gonna do a little bit of 310. Because this line is 310. What you doing there, bear? So we're gonna do this line, and then I've got to switch to a color that's up here because it's also one square down here, and then we'll go back to 310 to fill in this bit of 310. Hence a little bit of finagling here. Can't do the 300 first on top of this because I need a spot to pin my 310 here. We gotta go back and forth. Don't want to trap that one stitch of 310 or 300 in the middle of the 310 down here. Very nice. Good job. Secondary goal achieved. 55.66. Nice number. Excellent. Congrats. Alright. Okay, so that line. And save that needle. We're gonna switch over to 300. I think we're back. Slowly. We're coming back. Let's try and it reconnected. Alright, we're green again. Jeez Louise. Awful. I'm really surprised it hasn't killed our time. Twitch being a perfectly functional website. It hasn't done this in a long time. I feel like it's my internet because The last couple nights, my phone has randomly disconnected a couple of times. Like it's just blipped. So I'm pretty sure I need to restart my router. Having a fit. I don't like it. Anyway, I was saying we're at 67.99%, of course. What's out there, baby? Happened. Ending today's stitchiness with 529 stitches. Another diagonal. Very nice. Good job. It's weird. I thought I heard legs behind me, and that's why the cats went running, but I turned around and no, he wasn't there. Swore I heard a voice though. That was weird. Got him recently. Pointed flickers. made a suggestion about the internet connection elsewhere outside my house control, and they said be back checking. Came back with there's reports of issues with the node in your area. Techs are already on the job. Felt very vindicated. At least they actually checked and listened. And are working on it. Hopefully we'll fix it. I had to get a new router and modem in like December, November, somewhere around there, because I had a power surge that knocked out my old ones. But they were like, I took it back and they were like, oh, this is a really old model. It's like, yeah. And then they reset my bill to another tier, so it lowered it. But it's already gone back up a little bit, and I need to go back in and have them knock it down to the current tier, which is annoying. To be fair, he was like, come back in February. That's usually when promotions reset. And I didn't get there. Basically, like, could it be this hyper-specific problem that I only know about because I've had this issue many years ago? I was right. Felt pretty good about that. Nice. If I get myself really into it, manage 1% every 9 days. Yes. $809 days. Pretty good, pretty good. X% is at 35,700. Oh, hey, we just hit 68%. Fabulous. $42K. We're working on the base of Barad-dûr, Sauron's tower, right in the center. Lower center, anyway. Center of our fabric section. Actually been working on column 50 as our active column. A lot of 939. 2 random purple stitches. Closing in on that corner though. Very nice. Is that the far right edge of your project, Micah? Yes. All the way across. Up 3 rows completely done. Very nice. Always a good feeling. Journal is also up to date. I'm getting hungry. I'm gonna make a picture book with all the progress pics. Yes. I definitely did not keep up with the time lapse progress picture videos. I did one for year 1. And that was it. Even at like or at like 2-second intervals, the video would be so freaking long at this point. It would have been really cool if I had like the skills and storage space to actually make like a video time lapse of all the progress over the years, but since I lost all the first year video footage and most of, or like the first part of the second year, it's not possible anymore, even if I wanted to. Plus, I don't record when I'm not stitching on stream anyway. I should post it to TikTok or whatever, but I don't. Shakes are starting to set in. True? True what? Oh, we're dropping frames like crazy again, aren't we? Ugh, alright. We're gonna get this 310 section done, and then I think that'll be it for today. Oh, true that I should record and post it to TikTok or whatever. Oh, that I stitch off stream, yeah. I really didn't for the first 2 years, which is why it took so long to get through the first fabric section. Like being so stubborn about not stitching off stream. I think the only really part that I stitched off stream at all was Frodo's hair, and that was just because I was so irritated while stitching that. Or not super fun streams. I don't even know why his hair pissed me off so much now. I feel like we've made it through much worse sections at this point. At the time, it was very annoying. I was still stitching upside down at that point too, so I don't know. I don't know. So long ago. Gandalf was so irritating for no good reason. I think the Oliphants probably tested me a little bit more than Gandalf, though. I feel like the Oliphant stitched out in like a range of console graphics. You go from like current to back to probably PlayStation 1 by the time we get to the end of them. I'm curious how the horses are gonna turn out. It is though. Let's go on a tour. So we've got super. Oh, here we go. Let me over here. We got like pretty realistic, pretty good graphics, nice details, a tiny eye, but you know, whatever. And this one's not too bad. Mouth section's a little weird, but he's pretty blocked off, so hard to tell. And then, ugh, you know, we're scaling down. We're maybe PS4 level. And then we've got some weirdness going on here with a long body. There's some PS3 face going on. PS3, PS2. I don't even know where this one's head is. I think it's turned, actually. This one's like first level graphics. Very blocky. I think that's an eye. I don't know. It's square. But they're in there. And we only have to do like the bottom parts of a couple of them in the next section, so I'm glad to be mostly done of them. And yes, hopefully the horses are a bit better. Oh, we're shaky. Did eat before stream. I had cottage cheese and a brownie and a granola bar. About a sub then. Kind of thinking about it. I was also kind of thinking about a ham and pineapple pizza. Trying to decide if I wanted to chance Domino's again. They've been so bad lately. Or if I just want to wait and order some ingredients to make my own. When our kiddos started to, his taste buds are changing and he's starting to get a little bit more adventurous in trying things. I say adventurous lightly, but he started eating tomato on his burgers in the last couple of weeks. I wonder if I could get him into some BLTs. That would be an easy meal for him during the week. So yesterday somehow we had like huge miscommunication with lunch. I was gonna make some mac and cheese and I was trying to figure out if I needed to make one box or two, so I asked him if he wanted any. He said yeah, and then I asked him if he wanted chili mac and he said, oh yeah. So I had him start loading the dishwasher and I started making chili mac. He was there right next to me the whole time, saw me take out the chili can, saw me open the chili can, heard me talking about the chili. Like, didn't say anything. And then when I got done making the chili mac and gave him his bowl, he called me, he was like, you've tricked me this day. And I was like, what? What do you mean? Like, I thought you said hamburger mac. I was like, no. I said chili. It was definitely chili. You saw me making chili. You've tricked me. I was like, I did not. There's hamburger in the chili. Technically, it's just chili burger. I don't know if he ended up eating it or not. Chili hamburger, yeah. Legs was like, he heard what he wanted to hear. Like, at no point did you see me getting out a pan to grill up some burger or like anything. Must have been too locked into to loading the dishwasher to notice what I was doing around him. And I straight up told him, I was like, you've been trying so many new things lately. I thought that you just wanted to try something else. I didn't question it. Ooh, made it. Thought I lost that tail. Alright. Maybe those two? No, it didn't. Random bit of confetti here. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 stitches, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 colors. Thanks for that lurk, Dilly. Carnivine. I think this is supposed to be like a bridge section out to this front tower. It's there. Alrighty. Let's get our numbers put in for the day. We're gonna call it here because I am so shaky. I need to eat. 437 stitches today. Okay, better than last Saturday by 14 stitches. We're almost at 3,500 stitches for the month too. It's 3 stitches away. Just not the best. Almost halfway through the month already, but oh well. They're still going in. That's what we got. I'm gonna get out of here for the day. So thank you all so much for hanging out with me. As always, I appreciate each and every one of you being here. Have a good rest of your weekend, and I'll catch y'all next time. Bye.